come and give you guys this little fucking tidbit. And you know what? You can choose to take the advice or not, but I'm pretty well versed on this topic. Please stop trying to uplift people that don't want to be uplifted. We all know the process of elevation, of ascension. I want to talk to you guys about ascension. That's basically what that means. That means when you connect to your higher self, we all do it. There's a lot of people that do it, whether or not they are Christian, whether or not they are pagan. There are a lot of people that do that. So don't say, oh, well, it's the Christians. They don't want to be uplifted. That's not true. I know a lot of Christians that do want to be uplifted. Yes, some of them are very judgmental, but you know what? Do you allow the energy or the spirit of judgment affect you? Do you fear it that much to where you have to keep arguing and going back and forth? No. Okay. But I want to talk to you guys about something. I want to talk to you guys about self destructive people. Now, there are some people that are on this website that have never been around other races and cultures of other people. Okay. Mainly white people. It's a lot of white people on this website. And I'm not blaming y'all because there's a lot of black women that do that too. I've made that mistake as well, thinking, a lot of us women, we like to heal, we like to fix it. There are some people that cannot heal. There are some people that cannot be helped. They don't want the help. Even if you offer it to them, they're going to reject it. They're going to somehow sabotage it. It's just what they have agreed to do with their existence in reality. You are going to kill yourself. You're going to destroy your own families. You're going to destroy the people that are depending on you. And you can say, oh, well, I love that person. Quit being stuck on loving somebody that you cannot uplift. If it's somebody that you don't even feel like you have to uplift, right? But, sometimes we all have our times, sometimes maybe once a year or even once a month, sometimes where, you just kind of go through something. But as you get older and you mature, you start to learn yourself and you start to learn how to self care and how to take care of yourself. People let me tell you something. People that are down in the dumps and they are trying to drag people down there with them, you cannot help those people. You are going to kill yourself trying to help those people. Stop doing that. And I'm talking about people that you have seen doing that for years and they haven't changed because they can't. You're wasting time. You don't even know if that person is human. Most human beings have survival instinct. Most human beings have what we call self preservation. If a person is lacking that, right? And if it were truly meant for anybody to help that person, they would be helped. I know that for me, I would bring in the energies of self preservation, real self preservation. A person that does not have that and they can say, oh, well, I want to live longer so that I can continue to drag myself and other people down. That's still not self preservation. It's still the same thing. So you can't necessarily force it on people. That is a fact. There are so many of you that are wasting time and energy and you're putting shit in to people that are just a void. They don't respond to certain things. They're unresponsive. Their soul is dead. They don't have a soul. At some point, they have gotten fucked in the game for some fucking reason. Stop wasting your time and energy on that shit, trying to pour love into people that cannot accept it. For example, the psyop of black men. We see it in social media. There are some people that are ignorant enough, and ignorant just means not knowing. But there are some people that are ignorant enough that will come to social media and they'll be like right now, like the way that I'm talking to people that I am very familiar with, and I'm talking to them exactly the way that they should be spoken to. You want to say I'm a bad person, and you're only doing that because you want to grandstand and you want to be Miss Goody Two Shoes. Well, guess what? Miss Goody Two Shoes, she gonna end up with no shoes if you try to do that. Stop being stuck on being the better or bigger person. That's false ego. If somebody is harmful to you, harmful to the people around you, yes, there is a such thing as miracles. Absolutely. I believe in miracles, but those miracles are people that are going to benefit from those miracles. People that are going to benefit from those miracles are going to want the miracle. Now, I know that there's a psyop in social media to where these dummies think that they're testing empaths. No, you're not testing me at all. Okay, there are a lot of people that will say, "Oh my God, Jamila, you're so horrible. That nice man, he may be nice underneath it all." No, no. I've had friends. I've had friends that had that problem, will deal with a total piece of shit that will tell them to their face that they're pieces of shit, will literally tell you who you are, who they are. And she was a white girl. And you know what? I unfriended her because of that. Yes. Yes, I'm sorry. Listen, white women, you have got to understand that you cannot help those men that are down in the dumps. And stop trying to come to black women like that. We have our children to raise. We have our grandchildren to raise. We have our men that we love. It's not my problem. I'm not a public a type of, my healing powers is a closed practice. That's what that means. You can't just force us. They've been in social media, guys. And I'm not going to necessarily say that it's white women, but they've been trying to force us to help these black men in social media that cannot be helped. They have been trying to force it. Who do you think you are? You cannot force us to do that. That's just like, okay. Have y'all ever saw that movie? It's like what the hell was the name of that movie? Where it was like a comedy. And, she was out on a date. God damn, what was the name of that movie? It's right on the tip of my tongue. And she went out on a date. It's the one where, oh my God, it's got Eddie Griffin in it. Oh my God, I can't think of the name of the movie. But she went out on a date, and they were walking down the street, and someone homeless came up to her and was like, "Can you spare $1?" And her date was like, "Get the hell out of here." Her date pushed him off. And she said, "Oh my God, you're so mean. Don't treat that nice man like that. Here you go, sir. Here's a sandwich." He walked away and threw the sandwich back at her and said, "I said I wanted $1, bitch." Remember that? That's like, come on now. Come on now. And a lot of them ain't even trying. And it doesn't matter how much money they make. They can range in areas. Money does not even matter if somebody's trying. Y'all be on here, Noriel, because you know what movie I'm talking about, don't you? Hey, some people can't be helped. They cannot be helped. You can't drag down the entire community for this one person. God is not going to let us. If you see Jamila on here telling a person that they are a piece of shit, please believe they are a piece of shit. I'm one of the most positive people that you guys will ever know. But you know what? If I see certain shit with people that is just like, wow, hey, especially somebody that's been stalking me for 13 years and has had nothing positive to say to me, and it sent me nothing but death and destruction and evil, you have to kick that fucking person down. You cannot. Trust me on that. Don't come at me talking about, oh, you an empath, you supposed to understand. Nah, because you know what? Many of people have been, that's not my destiny to sit up here and be fucked up in life because of some fucked up ass people. Y'all doing too much with that. Nah, no. If a person is like that, like for me, you know, and I think that when they hear the word empath, especially narcissists, they like, oh, I'm going to tear that person down. I'm going to tear them down. I'm going to get them because they a nice person. People will take advantage of your kindness. They will. And you know what? I've been there, fucking done that. Now, if you're in a relationship with a man that you're like, well, I love him. Well, then go do that shit then. Don't involve other people. Quit talking about other people. We got folk on here right now that's in relationships with messed up ass men, and they online talking about, girl, can you help me? No, I'm not going to fucking help you. I'm not going to help you stay with him and then drag myself down with this motherfucker. No. You in for a damn rude awakening. Especially somebody very toxic, somebody that's constantly conjuring up negativity. My healing and my energy and my love is a goddamn closed practice, hon. And you can't force me. Don't even go there with me, honey. Don't even. Okay? Straight up and down. You know why? I'm going to tell you something. People believe in what they fucking believe in. If certain people believe in certain shit, it's not my job to say, no, you need to believe in this and that. Trust me, if you were a client of mine and I had to work on you for 13 years and you still fucked up, at some point I'm gonna say, hey, you know, you're not responding to this. I don't know why you're not responding to it. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. And there's plenty of self-help and information out here for people. You cannot expect us, especially when it comes to these black men on here that are dating outside their race. They're doing all kinds of stuff involving racism and all of that stuff. And you got a bunch of white women on here saying, no, we have to help that man. Keep helping them and see what the fuck is going to happen. Keep helping them. Keep trying to help them. You go help them. First of all, why in the fuck would some complete strangers in social media ever be anybody's problem? This ain't no damn free for all. Go to Jesus then. Go to Jesus. When I'm not Jesus, clearly I'm not. Okay? And I don't have to claim to be. I'm not even trying to aspire to be. I'm not even trying to be Jesus. And nobody has to. Nobody has to. I run a business. I get the job done. Period. In the damn story. Okay, so I don't have to give freebies to people. I don't have to work on people. I don't have to heal people because guess what? People like that, you send them healing and love and light, and they will fucking use it to fucking hurt you. And you know what? There seems to be an inherent, or not an inherent, but an apparent expectation of Jamila to do that. I don't know why. Because I've actually had them come in here and say, you're supposed to be an empath. You don't know what a fucking empath is, hon. And then they'll say, I talked to you. I developed a relationship with you. And so I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to let my kids starve to death. I'm supposed to be homeless and shit. For a man that can't get up and do for his goddamn self. And I'm supposed to be in a damn relationship with a man that ain't got shit. And no, I don't have to do that. And a lot of y'all that are doing that interracial dating thing, go interracially date and get out of our faces. Why is there a slew? Listen, why is there a slew of black men in social media that are dating white women and dating Latino women that are coming back looking at black women and starting shit with us and harassing us? Why your woman can't cope with you on her own? And don't try to say, "Oh, well, you threw something at us," and you. No, I didn't. I told you to get the fuck out of my face. I told you I wanted nothing to do with you. Nobody has to be bothered with anybody that they don't want to be bothered with. These guys are on here looking for absolution, looking for love, looking for sex, looking for relationships, and looking to start shit. I'm here for a different purpose. Okay, that's why I think that and it's not just white women that are doing it. I'm not putting that off on y'all because there's a lot of black women out here that are trying to support these guys, and it's probably because they are afraid of them, or maybe they're in the same boat as them. I have no idea. But nobody has to do that. Nobody, and you should not do that. That means that you have an overactive heart chakra. You need to balance yourself. Anytime you are willing to sacrifice yourself for another person, you don't fucking love yourself. Especially if it's a complete stranger in social media that you don't even fucking know. And even if you do know them, it's like, well, why can't you make a better choice? And why, why is it that why can't you resolve your issues without all of that? Surely there's a better way of resolving all of your issues. You see what I'm saying? And it's just and y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. People be on here playing dumb as hell. Don't play dumb with me. And trust me, I've been doing manifestation work for the longest, and my clients gonna love what I'm about to do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Spirit has just been blessing us with all the wisdom. I'm not gonna announce it here because we can't help them. Oh, here, sure, sir, I'm gonna give you a gun. Shoot me with it. Who does that? Sometimes giving a corrupt, fucked up person too much information that will help them is like literally giving them a gun to shoot you with. Because they're not going to use it for good. They're going to use it to do something evil. That's a fact. And it's usually going to be pointed at you. That's a fact. So I don't do that shit. All of the people that are stalking me, that are trying to distract my clients, that are lying on me, that are wishing bad on me, I want all of them to fucking bad. I want everything bad to happen for them. Everything. And it's not that they're hurting my feelings. It's just, why don't you get the fuck on some damn where? The fuck? Well, this is social media. Aren't we supposed to be being social? No. No, not like that. No, thank you. I'm not interested in that. So, and a lot of y'all just don't know or realize, what the hell you can be dealing with. And it's not funny and it's not cute. Okay. And a lot of people that are supporting in that, they're going to seriously regret it. Nobody that they are targeting has to regret. Nobody. Okay. They're going to regret it. And you can say, well, I'd rather, because no, 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 nobody has the right to dictate anybody's life to them. Okay. I said what I said and I meant it. And I never want that person to get up. Never. I never want those people to get up, because when they get up, and the stronger, if they get stronger, they harm people. That's all they do. And they're trying to harm children. The hell? Like they don't, like, I don't know if they don't put y'all under a spell or something. I have no idea. Shit. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Okay, we'll talk about this subject more later, like later. Okay. Y'all gonna regret that. And when my energy is gone, y'all not gonna be able to cope. I didn't come back because, today immediately, because I'm upset. Why would I be obsessed with things that don't make me happy? The fuck? Like, whoever said that is retarded. That's dumb. You're stupid. You don't get it. Something really missing and broken within inside of you, hon. No, I came back because I heard people like, like needing some, but guys, I can't keep doing this. I can't. The YouTube community should have been done flag those people out of here. And probably because their channels didn't get that big, and they made sure that my views went down, by constant flagging. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I still get clients every day, you know. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And no, I'm not manifesting with them. Guys, when I manifest very differently. My manifestation is peaceful and blissful. Okay? All right, y'all, I gotta go. You can either take my advice or not. When you'll regret it if you don't. And you can always tell when they're full of shit, because they'll say, "Oh, racism and white men," and that's a fucking excuse. So racism and white men made you attack people's children? Okay, sure. Sure, sure. Sure, sure. Okay. So that's why sometimes I think that their audience and their chat rooms ain't even real, because it's like, this is fucking unreal. Anyway, y'all. But that can be in everyday life though. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Bye.